Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I will share this out. And I'm a bit behind on my Rumble channel, but I will get caught up in the next few days. So thank you, everyone, for being here, for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I'm recording this quantum update for us, an Akashic reading update and energy update for all of us as starseeds, lightworkers, empaths, 144,000. And let's see if there's any divine union or twin flame information that comes in today as well. So I'm recording this. Today is the 13th of June. We are in that countdown for the solstice gateway. We're here in the Northern Hemisphere, longest day of the year, heading into summer, very intense summer temperatures and light code activations. And in the Southern Hemisphere, you're going to be heading into winter, so shorter days, and the light code intensity you should be getting a break from it. But we're all going to be feeling this move into the solstice because it is a galactic gateway. And every solstice and every equinox, I receive more information, as do all my beautiful counterparts out there, all my starseed brothers and sisters. So welcome back, everyone. Please comment below where you're from, what's happening with you, and if you are experiencing many ascension symptoms, check out the last video because we got into that. And this is going to be like a deep dive today. I'm going to check in with the cards and see what other information wants to come in. But let's see. So many things going on right now. The ascension symptoms, the physical symptoms, are our physical bodies incorporating more light, becoming more of who we need to be. As we are all on mission and we're unifying, we're working. Some of you are just starting your missions. Some of you are moving into the next level. Some of you are going to be going through the next couple of months, job changes, house moves, relationship changes. As we start which way do I go? We start with the Lyran aspects are integrating. We've been integrating our Lyran aspects gradually every year, but specifically this year for the Lionsgate, which is the 8th of August, for those of you who are new, is such a powerful time. So we're going to need massive amounts of sleep, which here in the Northern Hemisphere, when it's really hot, like we've been experiencing unusual heat where I am, unusual high temperatures since May. We've been getting July temperatures. And there's also, more things that go along with that. Needing to hydrate, needing to have more water. There's been excess amount of forest fires, etc. And I'm going to do a deep dive around that topic as well in the next day or so. But for those of us preparing for the solstice, what can we expect? Every day, the light code activations will get stronger. The need to ground, the need to feel grounded every day is going to be the challenge. So we all are going to have to do various things to help us feel more grounded and more connected to the earth. If we can spend more time out in nature with our feet on the ground, etc., with the trees, that's perfect. But it's not always, possible due to weather conditions. In some parts of North America, the air quality has been really bad because of the forest fires, so it hasn't been possible. So other ways to hydrate, to drink lots of water, to spend time in water, shower, foot baths, sea salt baths with baking soda and Epsom salts, etc., to bring that nature to you. Watch something like a video, watch something on a nature channel, listen to nature sounds, spend time with your crystals and your animals. If you have animals, plants, all of that, bring the nature inside if you can't be outside. Okay. So that's going to be part of it. Try and meditate. Make sure you're getting enough rest. Sleep is so important right now because we're receiving a lot of activations and also downloads and divine assignments in our dream time. We're also doing a lot of work as well. Now, since February, things started to really ramp up for myself and for many of you. And what I was given was a divine choice of what my timeline and what my assignments moving forward are. So I may not be sharing the exact same content that I was last year. Last year, I was diving into a lot with Team D. They are there, but I'm looking at them from another reality. I'm handling them differently. And therefore, they don't see me and I don't see them. I'm aware of them. I know when I'm sleeping, I'm out on assignment and I'm working with a lot of you, and I'm also working out in the other realms. But in this reality, I have now chosen to know when they're around and handle them that way with my team, with Archangel Michael, Legions of Light, with the dragons, and with, my galactic teams. But I'm at this time wanting to keep my frequency as high as possible, so it's not necessary for me to interact with them directly. That being said, if any of you book a session or you come to me and you have questions about them, you have questions about entities, tags, implants, etc., that can all be handled and managed. And the distance sessions that I'm still offering to do with the JSEALS and the quantum release will still be distance, because it's more of a protection for both you and I of there won't be any interference, that it being handled that way. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone else who has booked. If you would like to book a session or a package for the upcoming gateways, there's a new quantum alignment package for the specific gateways this summer or this winter. Something around the solstice and the in between, the 7/7 gateway heading to the Lion's Gate, and then a third one for after the Lion's Gate. Okay, so you can check that out. That's at the top of my website. There's also Blu-ray Starseed Soul Mission packages. There's packages with Zoom and distance session options, and the Diamond Divine Blueprint bundle as well, where that actually recodes and rewrites and assists your DNA to activate to the next level. There's a whole big list. If you have any questions, how to contact me is in the description box below. I appreciate all of you. And yes, and there's single sessions, of course, as well. Absolutely. So all the ones that I'm just talking about. Now, what's so great about the quantum alignment that came to me, whatever you need for each session will come through. So if it's a piece to do with your soul mission, if it's a piece to do with clearing ancestral energy, if it's blocks and loops and clearing timelines, if it's information to help you in this now moment make decisions, that will come through for each session, as well as integrate and or align with the gateways. So the solstice gateway has always been super ultra powerful for me. As a matter of fact, this June solstice in 2017 was when the Pleiadian emissaries of light immediately came back into my reality. They started communicating with me again, and I was not so interested. I was helping all of the twin flames, and I was quite happy. I thought I was safe doing that. I was quite happy. We put up safety mechanisms. That's what the ego is. And even there's a spiritual ego as well. And that spiritual ego will also put up safety mechanisms. So we'll put up blocks for us. So we will think sometimes the blocks are external, but oftentimes it will be an internal mechanism in our chakras, meridians, quantum field, not preventing something from manifesting and coming to us, because it's deeply embedded from other lifetimes, from multidimensional timelines. Okay, so we all are still healing a lot of the trauma of the downfall of Atlantis. We're all still healing the aspects of losing our galactic home in Lyra, the Orion Wars, all sorts of things. Traumas that our ancestors went through that we are now healing and clearing for them, in our bloodline. So there's multiple things that have occurred that we agreed to come in and heal and clear. So way back, the Wayback Machine, way back in 2017, the Pleiadian Council of Light started to come to me on my walks at the beach. And I wasn't interested in talking to them. They were like, oh, it's okay. Hey, it's time, it's time for you to remember more. And I was like, no, I'm good. Have a nice day. Well, then it was like, no, like the snooze button had stopped. I was supposed to start bringing in more information for all of you. And they made it very clear to me that this needed to be cleared out. Excuse me. So I actually, just hold on. I forgot to bring some water with me. I've got some ginger and lemon water. They actually made sure that I spent that weekend on my back. I was in pain. That's one thing that can happen through eclipses, through equinoxes, and through solstices. The light codes coming in are so powerful that it will literally show us where there is a blockage in our energy. So my back, I was in a spasm. All I could do was take anti-inflammatories, use ice packs, and I started listening to videos. They started bringing me galactic information. And at that time, the Pleiadians were preparing me for now. Well, look at this. We actually have, let me just see. There is a Pleiadian activation. It started in May, but there's a continuation of both an Andromeda and a Pleiadian activation through the solstice. So the solstice gateway is officially through, it'll open around the 17th. So what is today? The 13th? Yeah, in a few days. It's going to be officially on the 20th and the 21st and the 22nd, depending on where you're on the planet. And we also have different asteroids and everything. So fascinating. So we literally have an asteroid right now that's conjunct to the Atlantis asteroid, right? Which the sun is, which means that pieces, gifts from us living during those times are going to start to be downloaded and activated, but also there'll be some healing and some clearing as well. So there's going to be some intensity. We also have an activation and alignment with the Andromeda galaxy on the 21st and with the Merlin asteroid. How amazing is that on the 23rd? Okay. There's going to also be a conjunct with the Super Galactic Center and 1 degree in Libra on June 24th. Plus, there's going to be a new moon in Gemini around that as well. We have so much happening, but I love that Vesta is going to be conjunct the Pleiadian system on the 22nd as well. So let me just see. Yeah. We just completed an Orion alignment that actually the Orion alignment was going to continue through the 20th. So what does that mean? There are still some wounds for ourselves and our ancestors that we are healing and clearing, which was an aspect of the Orion Wars and or the reincarnation cycle with the Orion system. So that's going to continue right up until the 20th. We have a Blu-ray Indigo starseed activation right now as well, that will continue up through the solstice. And those of you who are connected to the Polaris star, the North Star, you also are going to be receiving massive downloads through this alignment as well. So we have lots happening, right? And I wanted to read something else that came my way today for the Pleiadians. And this is a beautiful soul that channeled this in. So remember back to the star that you are, heart of the Pleiades. By going within, you will see that it is not really that far. Remember why and what service you chose to bring love, light, and awareness to those brothers and sisters that seem to have forgotten the infinites of the Creator. Remember, your mission is to enlighten. And sometimes it's just frequency, because we had to come in and remember. And more of us are remembering more. We're being downloaded, we're being activated, and we're receiving a lot of activations in our sleep as well. But we're also being reminded that we have the heart of a lion. Go this way. We have a heart of the lion, okay? The lion and the lioness. And many of us are going to start working. I'll be bringing in some messages from the white lions of Lyra soon. But I wanted to just tap in today and see what else wants to come in for us as well, okay? So our heart is our key. And I have gone through a couple of scenarios the last few days that have brought triggers that have brought things up and out that I've cleared out pretty quickly. And sometimes some energy has to come in kind of like a boom to show us what's still there and to help to clear it. Okay. So there are specific things that are going to come in as initiations, as tests to see if we can keep our heart open and how quickly we can look at it from a different perspective. And it's all just clearing out the old story. Okay, right off the bat, I've got a couple cards that have fallen out. Beautiful. Okay, these are our cards, bottom of the deck. Pleiadian activation. I love it. So this is coming together, harmony of the heavens, resolution. So many of you are going to be connecting with your Pleiadian team of light for the first time, and or they're going to be working with you through the solstice gateway. We already also received Thoth light codes. Now, Thoth has many aspects and many multidimensional aspects, like we all have. For me, when this card comes forward, this is connected to Atlantis. This is connected to the fall of Atlantis. And this is that some of you are, some things that if something gets triggered and it's a deep trigger, so it brings up a deep amount of anger, a deep sadness, grief, tears. It is connected to maybe people, places, things in our reality now, but it is to help us clear this multidimensionally. And part of it is from the fall of Atlantis. And this is, Thoth was a big part of our journey from that timeline. And we are reminded that that is no longer our journey. Our journey is to be here in the now. We bring in aspects of us from that timeline to help us now. And we also were healing and closing those old timelines as well. Okay. I love this though. Our overall message is the Stargate heart. And that's the theme today, the heart. Okay. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity, but also we are healing. All of us are healing our Merkaba system, which is connected to our heart chakra. So our heart chakra is being upgraded and our Merkaba system is being upgraded. For some of us, it's being upgraded to a Stargate. And for others of you, it just depends where you are on your journey. You're going through a repair process of healing your heart and your heart chakra as well. Okay. There was just another piece that they were bringing to me about that. Yes, it's like, so you can see the Emerald City, right? So it is like the adventures. We came in to be on an adventure. We came in to be like the analogy of the Wizard of Oz of going to the Emerald City. That's kind of what this process is from the solstice through the Lionsgate. I love that. Thank you, Pleiadians. That's a great way to look at it. Okay, so I'm going to deep dive now and just pull some other messages for us. Yes, and the repair work for our Merkabas is individual. It is to help align us with either being connected to the gamma grids and the gamma frequency, the crystalline grids and the crystalline frequency, or the plasma grids and the plasma frequency, and everybody's at a different level. And yes, our chakras are being upgraded all the time. Now, I don't often recommend other people's work unless I use it, unless it's brought to me. So that's why I don't sort of go on and on, because other people have their own channels, and we are all sovereign individuals. We are all finding and learning in our individual way. I learned how to upgrade my chakras on my own through counsel, through my way home to Prime Source Creator. So that I learned that, and I asked a lot of questions, and I'm a quick study because I had these abilities from other lifetimes. So that's why I don't often say, go to this person, because your soul and your higher self are guiding you. I'm here to help those of you who don't really have clear guidance, right? That's why I'm here to assist and why I do what I do. So let's check in and just pull a couple of other messages for the highest good today. Number 19, harmonic resolution. Wow. So this is part of what this gateway is about for us. We're going to be clearing any negativity, we're going to be doing some shadow work, clearing anger and transmuting. You also might be doing that for your location and your area as well. That would be also connected to some of the divine assignment that I had. Now, isn't that interesting? The 19th is pretty well. We're into the gateway on the 19th. Okay. Next message. I love it. We've got one of the lions, the white lions. They'll be coming in soon. Just to let us know they're a council that started working with me last year through the Syrian Stargate, the 7-7. Number 49, perseverance, tenacity, persistence, and recovery. So some of you are in a recovery mode. I know I am. But some of you are being guided to keep moving forward, keep being persistent. Okay, so my recovery mode, our physical bodies will get to a point where they're like, okay, you've been through a lot. Now we're recovering. That's where I am right now. So how am I handling that? My whole eating, drinking, everything has flipped to something different. And some of you are going to be reevaluating everything that you're doing to make things easier for yourself. Okay. So that's the thing. So your recovery program might involve your physical body will be guiding you what to do at this time. All right. Final message, number 42, trust. And we came in to trust ourselves and trust source and trust this journey, but we have a lot of mistrust because of these other lifetimes where we were sent around in circles and we were betrayed and abandoned and all of that. Okay. So other things that we may be clearing: doubts, insecurity, impatience, and the message is to be patient. Okay. Be patient with yourself and others. Beautiful messages. Yeah, that's why I was guided to do this reading today, to just bring in possibilities, messages for all of us for the solstice gateway. Okay. Number 3, there's the word transmutation again. Massive amounts of transmutation. And don't forget, we are individual transmuters. We are transmuting energy for ourselves, for our family, for our location, for our grid work areas, for our personal grid work as well, okay? And it says number 39, transmutation, we have cellular intelligence. Yes, this healing, this recovery, this clearing is going to a deep, deep, deep cellular level, right down to the atomic level, okay? So your cells are receiving the light codes and they're being activated. So they're shifting and transmuting and changing. So the transmutation will start at a very minute level and then move into a bigger level. Okay. Number 4, acceleration. So we are on a fast paced, accelerated trajectory now, from now to the 7-7 gateway in July through the Lions Gate in the 8-8. Okay. It's just gonna zoom through. So the recommended listening to 417 hertz for cleansing and healing. I love that. That's a 4. And then, and the 4th chakra is the heart chakra. Okay. Yeah, I knew that there was a reason. And then number 9, consciousness. So by the 9th month of September, by the 9th month, we're going to be absolutely transformed and different. And also, this is a reminder for an ascension healing shield. Using the word shield protection, that you're going to need something through the next couple months, okay? And I help all of you with that as well, which is so beautiful. Okay, where am I being guided to next? All right, they're just guiding me to like pull one chakra message. So the first one is from the Angels of Atlantis deck, and just see what chakra might be the key one. Right, all of our chakras will be going through a transformation. I love it. Jophiel, the soul star, liberation. So the soul star is the chakra that activates. So I say tests and initiations, but what that really means is that something is being brought to our attention for healing and clearing to free us, to allow us to be more sovereign and more in our power, our liberation, right? There's that eagle. So Jophiel is this amazing angelic energy that wants us to be in joy and happiness and see all the beauty in our life and all our gifts as well. So Jophiel's come in to say that this is a huge opportunity to liberate ourselves and our old stories in the Akashic records. Okay, and let's go to the heart sigil deck and see who else wants to pop in. So that would be the 9th chakra in my system. Okay, and then we've got, it says reconciliation. Shamuel is very much connected to divine unions, twin flame unions, all different kinds of compassionate love, reconciliation. So there are going to be some opportunities to reunite with heartfelt souls on this journey, and that is the 11th starseed chakra. And then, oh, this is so interesting. Yeah, Archangel Michael's at the bottom. Crown, third eye activation, sovereignty. So everything that we're going through to heal, clear, to level up, this is a massive opportunity to level up through this gateway, is so that we are liberated, free, and sovereign. Okay, beautiful. All right, let me have a little sip. Just going to pull some other cards over here. Still working on my new system. At some point, I will have a camera. You can see all the cards as well, but for today, I'll just pull them and show. So let's just ask the cards for any specific messages that would like to come forward for us as a Starseed Collective. First of all, we received number 6, victory and success. So 6 is connected to this month, the month of June. All of you be so proud of yourself, how far you have come. Can you believe it's June already, right? So how far you have come. So victorious, successful. You are going to be able to manifest that timeline and whatever else you wish, and just look around and be grateful for everything that you have and be so proud of yourselves. Okay, so that's the first message. Super powerful, positive message. Number 7, stand your ground. And 7 is the 7th month. So this is about boundaries and being in your power and being sovereign. Okay, third message for us. Oh, I thought maybe we might get an 8. No, but we got an 11. So this is to bring everything back into balance, justice and to activate our wings. Okay, so pay attention to those 1111 codes. Let's just do one more message. I love it. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the star card, the hope card, and that is JSEALS. That's the star card in the deck, and that's also a message from our galactic councils to remember to keep our frequency high, to stay positive. This is a powerful time for us to stay in our lane and stay focused. Now, the word sacrifice came in, so some of the healing and the clearing that we're doing is from other timelines and realities that were horrific, where we literally saw so many horrific things, or our ancestors did. And so just know when you're feeling something deeply that that is coming out to be healed, cleared, and released. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull some other tarot cards as well, just some clarifiers. So let's see what wants to come in for the victory and success card. Got the Hermit card, which is our star families as well. They're saying we're all doing amazing, and that the next 3 months are so critical, so important. So that's why we're to stay focused, okay? And that maybe some of you have a new council to come in and work with as well, all right? Next one for stand your ground, and 7 is also about moving forward, Queen of Swords. So again, the next 3 months will be lots of clearing, healing, aligning, staying in our lane, staying focused, and remembering 2 of our superpowers: forgiveness, gratitude, and surrender. That's the 3rd one. So I've been doing a lot of that as well, being very conscious of that's not my responsibility. I'm going to surrender that to Prime Source Creator, okay? And then the final 2 more cards, one for the number 11, the balance card. What would you like us to know? 0 reset. It's the Fool card. So we're going into a balance. And not only that, don't forget, you all can ask for a 0 reset anytime you want, okay? So the balance is about us. That's what this gateway is about. It's about us being at a 0 reset point, going back to 0 reset and starting a new chapter. And what about for the Hope card, the Star card, which is like blessings and new beginnings and... Okay, so we got the 4 of Cups. So we're to, again, be grateful, focus on what you do have and what you wish for is manifesting. But remember to keep your vibe high, okay? That whatever is meant for us or something better. We always say or something better. What else? Oh, I love it. Ace of Pentacles. There's nothing to worry about. This is an illusion. This is an illusion. All is manifesting in beautiful, abundant blessings for everyone. I love it. Okay. So let's just look at some final messages. Yeah. And if any of you would like me to go into a deep dive on something here on this channel or on Rumble, put it down below or email me and let me know what you would like me to look into as well. Okay. All right, so for the final messages, I'm going to ask a dragon, a very powerful dragon, unicorn, and crystal message to come in for us all as we prepare for this final week before solstice. I love it. We got the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda. So those of us that really resonate with the Andromedans, they've been around me so much. They are my family. I have many different star families, but they are, when family members have left this reality and transitioned, many of them have gone back to Andromeda. So Andromeda has really been in my heart and soul the last couple of weeks as well. I just went through a solar return. So they've been so around me and communicating with me. So what is the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda want to share with us to prepare all of our chakras to embody higher love? What an amazing message for this gateway. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with your flame. So we're to keep our vibration high, be kind, and pay it forward as well, okay? The collective's going to be acting out through this gateway and through all these energies, of course. I notice that they act out just when the temperatures extend past normal levels, all right? Which unicorn wants to come in? Gentleness. So we are to be kind and gentle with ourselves always, like the beautiful unicorns. Be kind to yourself and others, right? Honor your gentleness and speak words of love. So I've already gone through initiation a week ago where that was challenging for me because I wanted to help this beautiful little girl that was under attack, but I surrendered it to the universe and it resolved itself. And then on the following end of that, I just actually appealed to our team, our guides, and the Prime Source Creator. We need help down here. There are lots of things that we need to clean up, and it's and a lot of what is playing out there in the world is really a virus. It's a virus of the heart, the soul, and the body now. The body, our bodies are so magical. They have such powerful healing abilities, and the other team knows that. So part of the battle right now is for this body, for mechanisms to invade this body. So we've all had to ramp up, including myself. I'm basically doing a detox every single day now. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go to the crystal. I'm going to shuffle again and see what crystal message, what crystal would be, or stone would help us right at this time. Oh, that's interesting. That was at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pull one more because I know what they want me to. Okay. Definitely whatever stone you need for grounding. All right. So, and that varies. So if you're feeling overstimulated, go towards a black stone like obsidian or techite or black tourmaline. If you're needing energy, go towards a red stone, like an earthy stone, like mookaite jasper or red jasper, that kind of thing. Okay. So, no, it's interesting. This came in Aconite, but it's not about this crystal that everyone needs to have it. It's about past lives. So past life patterns are clearing, and it's number 30. So we're going to be continuously clearing through past patterns post solstice right through the 30th. All right. The crystal that came forward for all of us to assist is fluorite, and I wear and use fluorite all the time. I was guided that that was a good stone for me for my solar return, but also through these high energies. So it helps to unify our cells and to help us to be able to think and function. Fluorite is for our third eye chakra, number 16, but it's also, as the energies are ramping up, we want to expand and be in the energies, and it's not so easy to stay grounded and stay focused. So fluorite helps us to stay focused. Beautiful. Thank you all so much. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I will be back soon. For those of you who would like some assistance through the gateways, check out the quantum alignment sessions and bundles at the top of my website. And how to get a hold of me is below. Love, light, and aloha from Pink Bella. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Bye, everyone.